Yeah, you live in an environment where the bottom 2% in terms of income in the United States, the bottom 5%, and for sure the top 1%, all live better than John D. Rockefeller was living when I was 6 years old. John D. Rockefeller was the richest man in the world. And today, you can get better medicine, better education, better entertainment, better transportation. You can do everything better than people. You can, it's astounding. That's in my lifetime. That if you wanted to watch a football game, you still had to go there. and I can sit there with this big screen, and they keep showing me the replay, so that explaining to me what happened and everything. And maybe everybody doesn't have a screen as big as mine, but damn near everybody has a screen or an iPhone or a computer or access to one. The dentist didn't use Novocaine.
So there has been progress, obviously.
Oh,
And nowhere more than in the United States.
Well, relative to the base, maybe more than, but there's no country that's done what our country's done. If you go back 3 of my lifetimes, you're looking, you've been to Congo.
You're 91, so.
3 lifetimes, you are looking at less than 1% of the world's population, closer to half of 1%. Half of 1% of the people in the world are sitting in this land. They don't work harder than people in all the rest of the world. In terms of hours of unpleasant labor, everybody's got hours of unpleasant labor in those days, practically. They don't come laden with gold, and they are half of 1%. And they work the same hours, they got the same IQs. They may be a little self-selected in terms of enterprise, in terms of going across oceans and things. And fast forward a couple of lifetimes, and they've got 20% plus of all the bounty in the world. The Constitutional Congress, in 1789, if you go to any one of the representatives there, and you said, I want to tell you what this place is going to look like, in 3 more of your lifetimes. Your great-great-grandchildren, are going to be flying in the skies. They're going to be watching sports all over the world. They're going to be entertained. Their medicine. They'd have hauled you off to a lunatic society.
But at the same time, as you know, and you hear this all the time, there's 845 billionaires in America.
Yeah.
And they have more wealth than the bottom 60%.
That's true. And that's up to government. The government has a powerful place in the capitalism, believe me. And government's the rulemaker. But Henry Ford, by 1922 or 3, he was turning out 2 million cars a year. Now, how many could the Ford family use? 30, 40, I don't know. So 2 million people are getting the benefit of what he's doing. And he's getting 30,000, he's getting 50 cars, and he's getting a whole bunch of little claim checks. Just think of it. Everything, when Thomas Edison did all the things he did, he made some money. But we're using it.
Yeah.
What an hour of labor delivered to you 100 years ago, and what an hour of labor delivers to you now for you and your family. It's unbelievable.
But that's an argument for the forward progress.
That's an argument
of civilization.
It's an argument
and for
capitalism, but capitalism doesn't say get rid of a referee and a government. We've got a government that can tell capitalism what to do. And they do in different ways at different times and all kinds of things. But I've got this money which I'll never, I can't, but it has value to somebody. I mean, it's claim checks on future output. That was in it. The claim checks belong to me, so if I want to buy 50 super yachts, I can do it. But what does it mean to me? It can buy more things for other people that are useful to them. And I have everything I want in life, I have everything. So it's not evil, but the federal government is the boss in the end. And they shouldn't screw up capitalism, and capitalism shouldn't screw up the federal government. It's evolving, always. We started in 1789. We had business, and it's gotten far, 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 unbelievably more productive for people. And the only thing it can do with what it produces is give it to other people. It isn't like the 50 richest guys in the country can say, I'm just going to eat everything. They're turning out products. That iPhone that I have, which I'm probably the least capable guy in the world of working with it, but it makes life better.
It is the reason that Apple is the richest company in the world.
Yeah, and you've had Tim Cook on before, and you can hear as a company that a guy invents something, and all kinds of other smart people do the same thing. Apple, I think, sells less than 25% of smartphones in the world. I know a guy that produces as many as Apple does. But Apple has produced the one that's the most useful to people. It's an aspirational product.
Has more market value than all the other automobile companies combined.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
What does that say?
That shows what America produces.
Elon Musk.
Elon didn't. I mean, he's taking on General Motors and Ford and Toyota and all these people who've got all this stuff, and he's got an idea. And he's winning. That's America. I mean, you can't dream it up. I mean, it's astounding. Now, you still need a referee.
And that's the government.
Yeah, sure. And you need a judicial system, and but that comes with government. And we've got the best, so far, we've got the best system. We've got a better system than we used to have, and we'll have a better system 50 years from now.
Why are you so sure?
Well, I've seen 91 years of it. I've never seen a period where I didn't believe that. And I haven't.
That it will get better.
Of course.
In every aspect of it.
Not every aspect. We can go backwards in some. And, no, it's not. But it's unbelievable what has happened. Just think of it. We've got a civil war. We've got a Great Depression. We've had all these things. But in a herky-jerky but dramatic matter, business moves forward, government moves forward, more important, people move forward. With Einstein, maybe it was Bertrand Russell, but he says this changes everything in the world since the way men.
What if we end up with a World War III and a nuclear catastrophe?
But I've talked about nuclear catastrophes in the past, and the truth is that, well, it was Einstein that said, I know not what the weapons of World War III will be, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. And that says it all. Yeah. We've got the power, and other people have the power, to essentially destroy the planet. And climate change is important in all of those things. I mean, there's all kinds of things we should be working on. But in the end, the only thing tomorrow, I mean, I guess a comet could hit us or something, but we can destroy that. And it's not just us. We can end the planet. And and I don't want to talk about much more beyond that. I don't like saying that to people, but it's true. It was true when Einstein said it. I mean, it's been true. We came close to the Cuban Missile Crisis.
And before we leave capitalism, in a sense, do you see any changes that businesses ought to do because it come down on that argument?
I will be talking about a lot of things on April 30th at our annual meeting. And that's when I'm talking to all of our shareholders at the same time. And
The people who've trusted you
yeah,
to manage their
and
money.
there'll be 40,000 in attendance, and it'll it'll be taken around the world, and that's when I can talk to all, if they want to listen in, every one of my partners can hear at the same time on a Saturday. So stock market's not open until Monday. And so they can digest it, or they can watch replays or anything else, because they can watch it on, CNBC will be sending it all over the world.
Watching is not like being there.
No, well, it isn't for a lot of people, but we're going to have, in my view, if it were held today, who knows what April 30th brings, but we will have, I think, from everything I hear, we're going to have the largest group come to Omaha, I think, ever, and I sure hope so.
It's a moment to speak to, and we're in a
If there's,
we're in a crucial time.
yeah, but we've been in lots of crucial times. We were in a crucial, at 9/11, did we think we were in a crucial time?
Sure.
The world changed in 5. And I didn't know how it had changed. The President of the United States didn't know how it changed. Nobody knew what the hell was going to happen.
And has changed from decade to decade to decade. Do you have a sense of that?
I've gotten dumber, but I've gotten wiser.
Okay, that's a nice phrase. But what does it mean?
It means that I can't add a group of numbers remotely as fast as I used to be able to. I can't remember sometimes when I walk upstairs, while I'm walking up the stairs, I'm thinking about something else. So by the time I get to the top of the stairs, I don't remember why the hell I walked up the stairs. It means I forget names so easily. It means that I can't read as fast as I used to be. I am a decaying machine that still feels wonderful, but I can't hear as well. I can't see as well. My balance is as good, but it doesn't interfere with my happiness, my work, anything.